Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Back with my 34th application review. Have quite a few apps for you in this one. All of them are paid. All of them I'm feeling pretty good about. Pretty positive feeling. But a few things we're going to be doing in this video actually. One, we have an announcement. We will be doing a giveaway in this video. You guys have already seen the giveaway contest, the entry, all that stuff in my previous video to this. I will be picking the winners at the very end of this video. And number two, just another update. I have been contacting a lot of case companies. Quite a few of them actually, and a lot of them are going to be sending me their cases so that I can do full reviews on my channel. So keep hanging in there, guys. I will be doing some case reviews for you guys pretty soon, a couple weeks when I get them sent to me actually. Anyway, let's get started with this app review number 34. Slide over. Oh, we're already at the end. Okay. All these applications, two of them are very in-depth single-player games in which I have not gotten too far about, and the third one is more of a pick up and play anytime that you really want to. That is why I'm going to be giving very basic reviews. I'm not going to be going in-depth and telling you all about the game. I'll be telling you reviews on how the controls are, how the gameplay is, and if you're going to want to go out and spend your buck on it. Anyway, let's get this one first started off with a game in which I completely do not know the title for. I think it's called Undead Trapped Undead, maybe? Trapped Undead Infection, my bad. Anyway, if you guys know about the games Resident Evil, this is very similar to it. This is as close as you're going to be able to get on any portable gaming device, especially one this size. It is a fantastic game. It has integrated controls built into the iPod or iPhone screen, so you'll be able to get more of a gameplay feeling to it, like a control. Anyway, let's just start it off. So what you have is you have this first main menu, very creepy-like, and they're actually getting a mood for it because it is a very scary game. It's a horror game. So you have load game. Well, that was perfect. Bless me, guys. Sorry, pardon me. You have load game, option, help, score, more games. And you can just go back up to the top. There's back. Okay, and then here's your D-pad over here. Click load game. I already have one set. And every loading screen, there's a little timer, which will basically just tell you that you're loading and you're going from one place to another. So let's try and walk out of here since I'm going to die. Every time that you get to a door in which you're able to walk out of, this little door icon down here will open and you'll be able to pass right through it. And I want to pass through it. Yes. So, the only thing so far that I've had a problem with is that the game is very challenging. You're not playing an easy shooter game in which you can just coast through all the levels. You're playing a very challenging strategy game in which you do need to supply yourself with the correct amount of ammunition, health, and you can't just run through the levels just trying to get to the very end. You have to play like a smart player. So we have the D-pad, and just really quickly let's show you some of the controls. Walking at first can be kind of a drag, but they have updated the application so we can double tap. So you'll be able to just hop along a little bit quicker now. Up at the top we have our map, and we also have our PDA. By clicking our PDA we have our item, map, file, WPM, which I have no clue what that stands for, and our main screen. So you got quite a few things to do in your PDA. This is basically your main menu in which you can find all your files at, which you've picked up, and your archives. You have back, so you can go back, and you have your weapons down here. Here's a pistol, for instance. You have quite a few weapons. I have seen quite a few so far in the application and other reviews of this application. There's shotguns, pistols. There's just a bunch of different weapons you can get through. There's bats. And I have noticed that I've only got to the undead zombies so far in the first beginning level where I'm trying to get out and find out who I am. But there are quite a few enemies throughout this entire game. There's spider-like creatures. There's bosses. There's a lot of stuff you're going to be encountering. So anyway, let's actually go find some action. Now, very good chance that I'm going to die here because I have multiple times, but there's two zombies in this room, both of which will wake up, and they come at you pretty quick. And they do not wait for you to fight one and then go get the other one. They are pretty much coming at you hardcore. Now I have to go back through this because I completely forget how to switch weapons, which also comes in handy because as you guys saw right there, I just ran out of bullets. Your bullets indicator is down here in the right bottom corner if you can't see it because you're in a very dark room. Most of the game does take place in a dark room, but there are sometimes little light switches in which you can flicker off until the lights have been short-circuited. So, very simple gameplay. As you guys see, it doesn't seem like it too far because I haven't got so far in it yet, but Resident Evil, this is the closest you're ever going to be able to get to it. Very similar gameplay. You're going through, you're picking up stuff, picking up items, keys, passcodes you'll be able to actually access, and it is truly a fantastic single-player game. One of the first horror games to come to the iPod or iPhone. One of the first third-person shooters, I guess. It's basically screened away so you can get a full-length view of the entire level. It gives a great mass view so you can see nearly everything on the screen at once. And I'll definitely recommend it to anybody that likes the Resident Evil kind of shooter style. Definitely go out and check out the application. That's called Trapped Undead Infection. Alrighty guys, back with my second application. It's going to be called Inotia. I believe that's how it's spelled. I'm not 100% sure on the spelling actually though. So let's skip through this main menu beginning. The full title, The Chronicles of Inotia, Legend of Feanor. This is also one of the first that I've seen for the iPod or iPhone. I have seen quite a few out there. There are RPG games where you're actually playing as like a warrior or whatnot. And this is the first one that I've actually seen that's been well done. So when we first start off in the main menu, you have more games, option, help, which I would recommend to go into help so you can see all the controls and your quests and what you're actually up to. There's also new game, start new game, go to normal. And when you're actually creating a character in the beginning, you don't have too many customization options, which can kind of be a downer. You're not really picking any color for your character. All you're really doing is picking reroll, which will just kind of reroll the stats and mess around with your stats until you find some stats that you actually want to get set with. I like to roll until I get more of an average basis stats where I can, or basic stats where I can get everything balanced and nice and even. We'll start with that. And this is now our character. This game has fantastic controls. What you do to control is you just simply tap anywhere on the screen, and it will do the rest for you. It completely just takes your character the quickest path to get there. And I got pretty far in this application. I actually sat down and played this for a while because this one is fantastic. The only problem that I've found so far with it, it is also very challenging. Both applications you've seen so far are from the same company, and they do not make these games easy a breeze that you can just simply walk through. You do see a bunch of characters over here you can just simply tap on and talk to. Kind of gets you in the life, like, or an actual mood setting, like you're actually talking to real people and you're actually in a real area. But anyway, nothing too much over here so far. So we'll just scroll on down here. And this is where we first encounter our first set of enemies. If I can actually find any of them. They should be down here somewhere. Oh, no enemies. Anyway, down here in our right bottom corner we have our potions. We have a sword and a shield equipped on our character right now, and up in the left top corner is our health. You can tap somewhere to equip. Oh, we haven't learned that yet. Anyway, you can later equip different weapons and shields and whatnot and cloaking to your character for protective and defensive and attacking points. Boosted just like that. Just a simple RPG. There's one of our attacking guys. That little balloon over there, that little water bubble looking guy, he can actually be pretty much of a threat to you. Simply you can just attack an enemy by tapping on it, but we're just going to go on to the next part of this level by clicking on the star, and it'll zap us to the town entrance. So, just like before, tap wherever you'd like to go onto the game. And let's go try and fight some guys. Here's one. Now, let's get away from him. The enemies will follow you. You cannot run away from them, and they will eventually bunch up on you, and it's no fun. So anyway, now that it's it's a red circle around him, it shows us just battling him. You're not really controlling anything here. You just tap on him. Here's his health compared to ours. And yay, we died. Immediately we died. So don't go into this game thinking that you're going to be able to breeze through it because you have experience with other games similar to it. You will not. You're going to have quite a few problems with it. You're going to have to learn, take it slow, go get some quests that are simple and easy, build your stamina, build your stats up, and then you'll be able to go through. That's what my mistake was at first. I ran through and I just died a few times, so I had to go around and actually play quite a few times. But anyway, it's a fantastic application. One of the best RPGs I've seen so far. I've played quite a few on the iPod so far. This is the best that I've seen so far. I know that it has quite a few levels in it because I think that I got like 4% of the game completed in like an hour or two. So it's going to be quite a sit down one. We're going to have to work at it for a while. Anyway guys, last application I have for you is called Crazy Hotdog. This is a very fun application, not like the others that we've just simply played. What this application is that it is a pickup kind of application. You can play it whenever you really want to. If you got a couple minutes, definitely pick it up. You can play it. You'll waste a couple minutes playing it because it's a great application, and time will just fly by when you're doing it. Anyway, so what you are is you're at a tailgate party, and you are working the grill. You're flipping hot dogs or super hot dogs and brats for customers out there who want to buy your hot dogs. And the game seems like it'd be a really easy concept. It definitely is at first, but later it will become more of an intensive game. So you start in the main menu, and you have About, More Games, Instruction, Settings, Records, and Game Stats. Or Game Start, I'm sorry. The records actually I have checked out a few times because I like to try and beat my previous records, which are very tough to do. So go to Game Start. And you have Mission Mode and Free Mode. I don't think I have Free Mode unlocked. Yeah, you must complete Tailgate Party Mode. So that kind of stinks, but anyway, you get to go to Mission Mode first, which is definitely what you need to do because it needs to explain how to play it. So go to Tailgate Party. And we've gone through Mission 3 so far. Let's go back and we'll just show you some of the first previous missions so we can actually show you how it works. So here's a little play-by-play of what's going down right now for us, but I'm just going to skip right through it. And we'll just go into the application game. Okay. So this is the tutorial basically on how to learning how to use the grill. So we tap anywhere right now. It's just basically just showing us that there's 12 different sections of the grill. Put a sausage in the middle of the grill. So over here on the left side of the screen we have the pump, and this will heat up the grill and make the cooking process go a lot faster, and also you'll be able to get the fire and the grill much hotter. So you're saving money by doing this so the grill's not on as long. The yellow outline of the sausage means it's baked on one side, so you tap it once it's baked and then it'll flip it over for you. It's getting hot. One more little session and then we can take it off. There we go. So now you tap it, and that's one hot dog complete. Seems as easy as that because it is, but when you have a lot of angry customers, all of which have different personalities, they completely did not make this game easy. You got a lot of customers. Some of them are happy, some of them are angry, some of them want extra hot dogs, some of them want just the right amount, exactly what they want. These customers can be pretty brutal sometimes, and you have to be careful that you give them the exact order that they want. So let's cook a few hot dogs now. And in a second they should be getting done. For these first few levels it'll actually tell you when you need to tap the hot dog and turn it over. That's definitely a big help. Anyway, at the top of the screen we have our money amount that we have. We have the time limit at the very top, and then we also have the mission number that we're on. Bottom of the screen it tells us how many hot dogs we've made, and later in the game you'll actually find out that there's something called, I believe it's called super hot dogs, and a super hot dog is where the hot dog gets just massive. It's like a massive just hot dog on the grill, and that's counts as 2 regular hot dogs. So it does actually turn the game around a little bit and turn the tables, make it interesting and keep it interesting when you have customers that are requesting different hot dog types, different amounts. And this is pretty much all I'm going to show you for the entire application. It's a really simple application, and I want you guys to go out and check it out yourself. This is when you make the jumbo sausage. That's what I was talking about. Anyway, I want you guys to go check it out yourself because it's a fantastic application. All 3 I would recommend. They're all 3 different types of games. You have Trapped, Undead Infection. That's a sweet role-playing third-person view game where you're actually a shooter and you're using strategy to keep your weapons stocked up, keep your person alive, and you're basically trapped in a horror game where you have to get out and escape. You have Inotia, which is more of an RPG role-play game where you have stats and you have a certain character in which you build up and you become a great warrior throughout time, and you have to go and fight and follow different quests and complete them. And then you have Crazy Hot Dogs, which is more of a simple pickup game. It's casual, you can play it anytime you want, so you don't have to really remember where you were or remember anything specific about it. Not too complicated, it's a fun game to just pick up and mess around with for a few times. Very simple. Anyway, that's all 3 applications I have for you guys right now. Stick around, we'll be doing the giveaway right now. Bye. Forgot to say this, so we're going to be putting this clip in front of the clip previous to what I've been filming. I just confused myself and hopefully you guys out there too. But anyway, this is the 3 contestant winners for the app giveaway of Wooden Labyrinth 3D. Go check out the application. Stay tuned for the winners. Hey everybody, really quickly, I just went through all the comments for my giveaway, the entry comments and whatnot. I got like 2,000 comments in just a few days. We got to the top of the leaderboards for most discussed in science technology. We got to the top of the leaderboards and most discussed for all videos combined, just the entire world. We got top rated, we got most viewed, we got just so many great things that I wasn't even expecting. I thought I was going to get a few hundred entries, but we ended up getting 2,000 entries in just a few days. So special thanks to all you guys. The video got out there. Hopefully everybody got a chance to enter. I tried to keep the video up a few days so that everybody would at least have one opportunity to get their name out there. But I just went through all the comments completely randomly, guys. I just went through, there was a bunch of pages at the bottom. I didn't do it on just one page, so don't think you didn't have a chance. I went through all the comments really quickly with my little scroll bar on the side. Went through, had my eyes closed, picked randomly, and I got 3 winners already out there. So I will be saying the names right now for you, and then I will also be contacting you with the codes. I'll contact you first to make sure that this account is still working and that you're not going to just completely ignore the code. So you guys have like 2 or 3 days to actually get back to me. Just message me back saying, yeah, this is real or something like that. And I'll message you guys the code so you guys can go out there and play the game super quick. But anyway, the winners of one of the promo codes, each of you guys gets one of the promo codes, is going to be karlbourjeily, thisrebelboy, and flafluga. So, congratulations to you guys, all three of you guys out there. Thanks for entering. Thanks to everybody else. I had like 2,000 people enter. That's sweet. I didn't expect any of that, guys. That's special thanks to all of you guys for entering. Don't worry, we'll be doing some more giveaways soon. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I got a bunch of cases coming my way. So I'm going to be reviewing them, and I might be doing a few more reviews for that. And I don't know, so just keep checking in for more giveaways and whatnot. Thanks for entering, everybody. Congratulations to you three out there. Once again, the winners are karlbourjeily, thisrebelboy, and flafluga. So thanks everybody out there. Sorry about your luck if you didn't win it. Go out and check out the application. It's a sweet application anyway. It's only a couple bucks. It's the cheapest one out there for a Labyrinth, and surprisingly, it's still the best quality. You get the best price and you get the best application. Definitely go out and check it out. The game's called Wooden Labyrinth 3D. Have a great day, guys. I'll talk to you later.